clothes, itchy from being new, wondering if the real estate agent would see through this charade. Mom in her Sunday best, a flower print dress, white gloves, a designer scarf on her head, and cat-eye sunglasses. Dad's pressed white shirt with black slacks and a tan fedora. The street was sickly quiet. I already missed the noises of city life. The girls in my neighborhood, Nancy, especially Nancy. Which one's ours? I took a hard gulp. That one. Dad puffed out his chest and pointed to a home close to the end of the block with a for sale sign lying flat on the ground. He pulled up to the driveway and shut off the engine. It's everything the pictures promised. Mom laced her fingers together. What did I tell you? Dad jumped out of the car, flinging his arms wildly. The neighborhood was just like the Levitt and Sons ads. Affordable, assembly line-made homes that, from above, looked like perfectly carved-out squares for blocks. To people in Levittown, this was the American dream. But to me, this was a delusion. I knew that one day, this place would pop. I stepped out, shoving my hands in my pockets, looking left to right. Row after row of Cape Cod-style homes for as far as I could see, with identical-sized backyards. No fences to mark their territory, just invisible lines of trust to live by. Mom got out last. She touched the scarf on her head, tightened the bottom, and then tucked in her flax-colored hair. As their hands met, Dad and Mom exchanged a meaningful smile. I kept my mouth tightly shut. Not a chance I'd give them any satisfaction. I hated it, and at that moment, I hated them. There he is. Dad pointed to the real estate agent who'd brokered the deal. He was tall and slender with light, sandy-colored hair. The tip of his nose was red, like he easily burned. Welcome. Mr. Vernon met my dad halfway down the driveway and shook his hand. You're gonna love it here. It's so quiet. Mom tentatively stepped forward. Nothing like Chicago, I bet, Mr. Vernon said. Heard it went to hell after people moved in like cockroaches. Homes out here are the good life for nice families, like you. Real safe. Mom clutched her scarf and looked away. Quiet is good. Dad kept a smile. You must be Anne, Mr. Vernon said. My eyes went wide. She was always quick to correct someone because Agnes was a family name. But as I swept my gaze over my parents, I realized this was another white lie they'd keep up. Yes. Mom tugged her glove tight before shaking his hand. Nice to meet you. Calvin! Mr. Vernon slapped his hand on my back. My shoulders relaxed with relief. My name would stay the same. I hear you might be looking for work. I need someone part-time. Turn in an application and we'll see what we can do. Thank you, sir. I shook his hand, limply. I hadn't even unpacked yet, and my dad was already planning my future. Mr. Vernon led us on a tour of the expansive 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. Compared to our modest 2-bedroom apartment in Chicago, where the couch had been my bed for so many years, this place was massive. The ads in the paper had made it seem too good to be true, like propaganda from World War II. But it was real. Dishwasher, fridge, stove. And what caught my mother's eye? The brand new washing machine. No more hand-washing clothes. Always snags the attention of the missus, Mr. Vernon chuckled. Nice setup for a housewife, isn't it? Mom coughed and gave Dad an uncomfortable gaze. When men had left for the war and jobs had opened up for women, that's when Mom got work downtown. She'd kept working when Dad came home. I let out a satisfied smile because I wasn't the only one caught by surprise at things changing. Cold white walls greeted us along the halls. From all the ads, they were meant to stay that way. I wanted to